So guys, welcome to my trip to Marrakesh, and I'm going to vlog most of it for you to see. So I arrived at the airport nice and early. That's because I wanted to go over straight to the lounge, but security took ages. But once I got through, I did actually notice the airport was quite busy. It was probably because it was a busy time to fly, and this is me just shuffling my way through. If you like my video so far, do us a favour and subscribe and like, please. I had to pop into WH Smith quickly to get myself a meal deal because I was flying with Ryanair. It was time to board. So we started boarding. There was a few happy people near me. Because I booked the seat quite late, I was boarding from the back. And that was my view before landing. As you can see, I've just got off the plane. We arrived safely, but it was boiling hot. You can probably tell from my face. There was a bit of a walk that you had to get from the plane to the airport, which was a bit of a pain, but it's not uncommon nowadays, as bridges are less used, I think, for budget airlines. I think it was about 6 p.m. when I arrived, and about 26 degrees. Once I got in the airport building, it was still a bit of a walk from the gate down to immigration. It was nice and cool inside, so I couldn't complain. So here I was just coming down the escalator into immigration. And at that point, obviously, I had to turn off my phone. Once I went through immigration, I come out to the main area, and it wasn't actually that busy when I came out. But one thing I did notice, what you can see here, is the shops of eSIMs or SIM cards. So useful to look out for when you're in Marrakesh or flying to Morocco. You can get your SIM cards from the airport. So this was the outside of the airport, and it was really nice and clean, to be honest. I was quite surprised. So we booked a taxi and went straight to the hotel. We landed, obviously we had to go straight out and check out what's going on. I did try and record while I was out there, but I just totally forgot my lines, what I wanted to say. So this was about 1 or 2 a.m. and it was still quite busy out there, as you can hear the noise in the back. So fresh in the morning, we was up and out to the market. It was a very vibrant place, a lot going on, but there was absolute no shade, no proper shade, and I think it was about 35 by then. So this was a little boutique restaurant with a rooftop bar that we found. It was really nice, actually. And it actually had some shade, so that was brilliant. So I was actually on the lookout for a Starbucks, then eventually found one and got myself a latte. So this was a little mall I found, actually, that was around the corner from our hotel. Had some really good shops in there as well, and yeah, it had some shade, so that was brilliant. I did like this cool chess set, and I randomly checked out this furniture shop. There's definitely some nice places to eat in Marrakesh. Everywhere you pretty much go, there was definitely a restaurant around the corner. This was a little pool club we found. So this was actually a really nice spice market that I found, and I thought, I've got to take some video. It did give me a bit of Dubai vibes when I was walking through. Very similar, a very similar sort of feel as well of the way it's open for scoop takeaway. So this was the hustle and bustle again at night, but it was absolutely boiling, as you can see on my face there. And I quickly grabbed one of these wraps. They were actually really, really nice. So that's basically the end of the trip, back to the airport and back home. Now please don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos.